Okay, so this afternoon we are in the Institute of Classical Osteopathy in Dorking. We have Chris Batten, who will be talking for us. So, good afternoon, Chris.
Good afternoon.
The first question will be, how did you get into osteopathy?
It was after I left school, and basically it was a series of coincidences led me into osteopathy. Just directed me towards Maidstone. I'd been interested in alternative health for a long time, from acupuncture and diet and so on. And then I found myself in Maidstone under Mr. Wellman.
Okay, so what is classical osteopathy for you, Chris?
It's a traditional approach to osteopathy. It's a holistic way of looking at health. It's one of the few kind of holistic medical approaches available. Starting from the tradition of Andrew Taylor Still, who invented osteopathy or discovered osteopathy, who basically saw a relationship between the structure and the function of the body and used the physical form of the body to treat the functional, the organic life, treat diseases, any condition that you would find. This developed from this through various osteopaths, particularly John Martin Littlejohn, who then explored much more on a scientific basis the rationale behind the treatment, and reasoned that that many diseases could be treated and in fact cured with this approach, using the body's own resources, the body's own healing mechanisms, and using the body's structure to free those healing mechanisms where we find restriction. That's going to be affecting the circulation, it's going to be affecting the nervous system. Disturbances through the sensory nervous system affect the balance of the nervous system, controlling, influencing the organs, the distribution, circulation through the vasomotor nerves. And so osteopathy evolved from this sort of beginning of sort of relationship of structure and function into a complete system of health. And at one stage was incorporating surgery, at one stage was incorporating use of herbs, homeopathic medicines, in the treatment of any and all and sundry conditions. I think it was brought forward from that mostly through the work of John Wellman, who continued Littlejohn and Still's line of thinking, bringing it forth into what became the Institute of Classical Osteopathy, and through sort of teaching and spreading the word around about the effectiveness and teaching the whole principle of disease treatment through manual medicine.
Mm-hmm. So do you talk in classical osteopathy about the key lesion?
Not so much. I mean, we sort of tend to refer in terms of sort of the order of lesions or disturbances in the body occurring. So there's a sort of sense of a primary, a first cause, if you like, and then secondary, an effect or a sort of reaction to the first cause. And instead of the sort of sense of trying to focus at key points, we try and work our way backwards through the evolution of a condition. So working backwards through time, if you like, to the cause of causes.
Mm-hmm. And what would you recommend to someone who just graduated from osteopathy?
Depends on their background, really. If somebody's interested in this, this idea of traditional roots of osteopathy, to find somehow people that are putting over teaching this classical or traditional view of osteopathy. Schools around the world, there are undergraduate courses, the the Institute of Classical Osteopathy runs courses. There are courses in Spain, in Italy, Canada, Japan, various different places that are actually putting forward this kind of teaching. So look out and find out what else is there. If people want to approach that, osteopathy is far more powerful, potent than just sort of dealing with musculoskeletal aches and pains. It can be used as a mode of treatment of all manner of different ailments and diseases.
Mm-hmm. I think that's all. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.